Okay.
Okay, well, first you want to introduce yourself as well?
I will, but I would first of all just want to thank you so much for allowing me to come here. This is the Recovery Cafe where I am right now. This is Prophetess Anna that you are listening to online here. And I've been privileged to meet the CEO, director of the Recovery Cafe. Her name is LaShawn. Last name I'm not sure, but she's going to tell you.
Rickman, Rickman.
Yes, LaShaun Rickman. And you guys know that I'm a member of New Global Destiny International World Deliverance Ministries, where my apostle is Apostle Bishop Bridget C. Outlaw. So what we are doing, I'm sorry, let me back up. Forgive me.
My name is Arthur Young. I'm the clinical director and supervisor.
Okay. All right.
My name is Alan Harris. I'm a certified recovery sports specialist as well as a certified alcohol and drug abuse counselor.
Okay. Praise God. We have professionals here and people who can meet the needs of community clients that have a desire to see their lives transformed. So what I'm doing is hosting a ministry for transformation, a transformation ministry. It's going to take place on March 30th this month, and it's going to be at T. Marie's event venue, which is at 2701 West 87th Street.
Yes.
Now, the name of that ministry is It's Okay to Be a Rebel. And I reached out to the Recovery Center because actually I was passing through here and I saw the sign outside on the wall. They're located at
6506 Southwestern Avenue.
Okay.
Right here in Chicago, Illinois.
Right.
The zip here is 60636.
Okay, and you would need to contact by phone to make an appointment, so why don't we share that number too?
Yes. You can reach me on my cell at 773-759-6045, or you can always leave a voice message on the office number here. That number is 773-434-4770.
Okay, so as I was saying, I was passing by, driving down Western, and I saw the sign outside and took the phone number down, made a phone call, and by the grace of God, I'm standing here because they were open to allow me to come here and share and see what the Recovery Cafe is about. So I'm on a tour.
Yes.
And Ms. LaShawn is going to walk me around and share with me what it is that they do. And this used to be a bank, she said.
Yes, it used to be Harris HMO.
Okay.
This here is our domestic violence room. We feel like love shouldn't hurt, relationships should not be painful, and just a place where one can kick back, relax, and just breathe in and breathe out.
Okay. So what do you do in here?
The individuals have literature and information that they can read.
Okay.
The individuals that you have spoken to, we conduct groups. We does recovery coaching, recovery skills, peer and mentor counseling, and spiritual support. That is what we do here.
Okay.
But we do it more in the therapeutic, holistic, and realistic setting.
Okay.
We want it to be more so recreational than outpatient services.
Absolutely. Relational. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Relational, recreational.
Yes.
And why do you think that makes such a difference in the lives of people when, we've had so many other organizations that have approached people and tried to bring transformations in their lives, and, they give them the intellectual part more than the relational part, and people go out and then they find themselves back in the same place. So,
Well, first one gotta have a made-up mind for change. It's an inside-out job. It's not an outside-in.
there you go.
So, and with the necessary tools that we provide, we hope that will allow one to stay stopped or to stop experiencing anything that they're going through. And we want them to know that they're not alone. This is my office. Some of the
Okay.
certificates stating
Yeah, I'm
that
looking. Okay. Can you tell me what this documentation here, okay? This is LaShaun Rickman Dillon, co-founder, CEO, NCRS. Do I have to read that right?
That's
CPRS
National
and RCS.
Certified
What
Recovery
does it say?
The NCR stands for National Certified Recovery Specialist. The CPRS is Certified Peer Coaching Specialist. and the RCS is Recovery Coach Specialist.
Okay. That means you put in time to make sure that you have professionalized yourself in order to meet the needs of people. I see that.
Yes,
You may
ma'am.
not be able to see this up here, but it's a certificate of appreciation presented to LaShawn through Adrian Eason.
And Shakira Rickman.
Shakira
Those
Rick-
were some
Why?
staff individuals. They were some of my assistants that assist us with opening this project and doing services at our recovery home,
Yeah.
which is around the corner
Okay.
at 6525 South Campbell, and we've been there for 12 years.
Awesome. You know, sometimes at our food pantry, we have a need to share what we didn't give away on Wednesdays.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you guys open to having a phone call? And maybe we have some things that we
Sure.
can,
Definitely,
we
that
have
would be a plus.
bunches
This-
of things.
Yes, ma'am. This is another office that can be utilized for one of our counselors to do individual groups.
Okay.
And we conduct groups here and individuals in one of those rooms.
Okay.
Our goal is to be opening up a DUI.
Comfortable.
We are in the process of trying to get licensed at this facility. That's what my meeting is about today with Mr. Young and Mr. Allen, is to discuss some of the things that was brought to my attention on Monday, and they need a response by Friday. So
Okay.
you caught me at a great time. in
I'm glad.
reference to,
So you
on
said
our facility.
to opening up a DUI, did you say?
Yes.
What would that be?
That's dealing with, Mr.
Can I
Young or
speak with
Allen,
them
that's
about that?
DUI, what does DUI consist
Yeah,
of?
'cause-
Driving under the influence.
Okay, so what would you be
Alcohol.
doing with the,
What we'll do is we'll evaluate individuals for the level of service that they require. You know, you have minimal risk, somebody who, an officer may have smelled alcohol on their breath
okay,
and they weren't legally drunk.
yes,
And the state would require you to have a drug education class.
okay.
We could offer that
So you will be
10-hour
hosting
class
that
here.
drug education class here?
Yeah, but we
Okay,
also would do the evaluation. When you do the evaluation, it's an application that goes into the state of Illinois, and then the state tells you what their recommendations are.
oh, okay, okay,
So there's a website that we use for that. We use the state of Illinois driver's book,
okay,
you know, to teach the DUI laws.
Yes.
Certainly, you know, that would be the best way to do it, is with what the state allocates as the laws of Illinois.
right,
And we set it up. We haven't set it up yet,
right,
you know, but I've done it before, and like the risk education is like 2.5-hour classes. It has a 10-hour class that the state says that people with a certain risk require before they can continue their driving privileges.
okay. So what if someone has had their license suspended or something already? Is that is probably a part of what your
It's a
education
part-
program is?
That risk would probably be a higher risk,
Yes,
you know, and a higher risk would be more treatment, you know, as well as whatever stipulations that come with that from the court. Usually with that kind of risk, there's community service, there are fines,
yeah,
you know, which
And
can
time.
add up to a lot of money.
time that you don't have your license and you probably back out there taking the risk because you don't have a license.
What we do is we try to put people in touch with other methods of being able to drive.
Yes,
You know, they have a
Oh, really?
machine that you can drive and breathalyze as you drive.
oh, okay, no, I didn't know that.
Usually that happens when a person has a job and they need their transportation, and the court may say, well, you can drive from 9 to 5.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
this machine, the machine may
Really?
tell you to pull over. We want to test you for alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Then you blow in the
See?
machine, and the machine calibrates and say,
Is
continue.
that right?
Now, you don't know
not
when the
funny,
machine
but-
gonna go off again.
Yeah,
You may drive another 10 blocks and it'll tell you to do it again.
that's interesting. Okay, people need to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something funny happened to me yesterday. I was just in the Walmart, and the lady was in one of those motorized carts, and
Yes,
she was
ma'am.
having a little difficulty navigating the cart. So she was bumping into things, and I just kind of said, you know, you don't have your license suspended, lady. She's like, yeah, I know, but my license is already suspended anyway. And she was not talking about the cart, okay?
No, ma'am.
And she was making light of it as though it was something to
Like
to
it's
make
funny,
light of,
it's
but that
not
is
funny.
not funny, okay? Because you're a danger to people, but she
Yes.
was like, oh.
I think we all have been in stores where people think you can just jump on those vehicles and drive off, but sometimes they're a lot more difficult to operate than
Yeah,
you
you
think.
do have to, it takes
you haven't
practice.
had
I've
the
had to
experience.
use those when I had a problem with my ankle at one point in time. But, okay, so now you have enlightened me. Again, tell me your name, charge it
Arthur
to
Young.
my head. Sorry.
Arthur
Mr.
Young.
Young, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm also a peer,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which is somebody who's had the experience that some of the clients have had.
Okay,
28 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
by God's permission, I made the necessary changes.
to God be the glory.
You know, and we
Mm-hmm.
give back as a peer. You know, I'm a peer and a professional at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is sensational
That's
to
awesome.
have somebody just pass by and look at the sign, and the sign drew you to us at a
Mm-hmm. Yes,
time
yes.
that we need the community working collectively
Absolutely,
together. You know, that's
right.
what we hope will happen, and other people will come in to see how they can broaden the vision.
That's right. And you know what, that is part of the purpose of the ministry event that we're going to have, is to unite city church leaders, meaning people of the same spirit for helping other people who have not, you know, elevated just yet to the place where their lives can be stable, you know, and showing them and sharing with them through the lives of other people how, as an adult now, I'm already, thank God, to God be the glory, I'll be 70 on my birthday in June. God
Congratulations.
willing. Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh,
So,
you youngster. I made 71 yesterday.
you did. Well, happy birthday to you, man of God. Praise the Lord. You know, the older you get, you know, age is just a number.
Yeah, I
So you
agree.
just recognize that you are blessed and truly blessed when you know that your help did not come because of anything you did, but because the Lord, by His grace and mercy, has provided for you the opportunity to be who you are, where you are, at the point in time that you are where you are. So I'm grateful. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be here. I love this setup. This is awesome. It's so inviting, you know. So people, come out. I'm going to be using this to do a couple of videos. If you want to share something else before I cut this off, let me know. What do we do here at this counter?
Well, mainly if
is-
individuals are hosting or having something, this is usually the setup area where they may want to serve food. In the
Okay,
event that we're doing a group here,
Mm-hmm.
we may have some light refreshments because we don't provide full-course meals here.
right.
We will provide them with some beverages, non-alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
We will provide them with some little like donuts, cookies, or something like that, just to
Mm-hmm.
fulfill them in the midst of us providing the rewarding services that we will be providing
Okay.
to the individuals in need of the services.
Do you rent this facility out for
That's
other
an option,
events as well?
Well, we haven't done it yet. We have let a couple of agencies conduct meetings here,
Mm-hmm.
being state and federal, and we had a repass here, but that is
Okay.
an option that we're looking to do if that's up under our clause.
Okay, yeah. So I noticed that you have this monitor here. You have internet?
Yes,
In
we
here?
do. We do
I
have
assume you
internet
do.
services. We do have computer equipment for one to utilize, or staff, like
Mm-hmm.
in our staffing that we're gonna go into. And we have a break room back here as well, in case of one do want to rent out the facility.
Okay. So how did you happen to come across this awesome place here? I know you said it was a bank before, but how did
We have
you
a
get
recovery
favored?
home around the corner
Uh-huh.
at 6525 South Campbell. That's
Okay.
been in existence since May of 2006.
Oh, okay.
It houses homeless women, veterans, and individuals that's suffering from alcoholism, substance abuse, and mental health disorders.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We provide them housing as well as recovery supportive services.
Okay.
Some of the things we do on site through the RSS, and some of the things that we refer one out to, because we don't want it always to be a home-based setting. We want them to be able to interact in the communities, in different communities, and know that they're safe and that people cares.
So did I ask you what your services are? I know you shared that with me on the phone, but Why don't you
Yes.
run that back to me?
We
'cause I
provide
know
recovery
you told me.
supportive services such as recovery coaching, recovery skills, peer and mentor counseling, spiritual support, and if they participate, we will provide them with a bus card. The client can participate in our program up to 90 days, through the housing component up to 18 months to 2 years.
Okay.
And if they need extended services, we will continue this journey to assist them until they're able to do for themselves and by themselves. And this is the break room here.
Okay.
And this is one of the staff bathrooms. This is the staff bathroom.
Okay. Alrighty.
This is the men's room here. So we will never leave one out without assisting them accordingly as well.
Okay. So this is handicapped.
This is the this is the men's room.
Cool.
And I might as well leave this light on. And this is the ladies' room here.
Okay. So what are your hours over here?
Well,
When
right
you-
now
are you
it's
just-
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday through Friday, 1 to 5. But
Okay.
we are flexible and we are in the process of changing that. So right now it's by appointment only
Okay.
because I usually be at the recovery house.
That's the actual name of the house, the recovery
Right,
house?
yes, ma'am. Brighter behavior choices. This is just what we
What's it
store.
called?
Brighter behavior
Oh.
choices Inc. NFP.
Brighter Behavior Choices NFP.
Yes, ma'am.
All
This is where we store
right. We're
some
proud of
things
you
at.
all.
Thank you very much.
Very much, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So that's where we store things at.
Okay. So I want, connect you with my apostle. She is an entrepreneur and a non-for-profit specialist. I'll use that word.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
I'll make sure that you get her number because I want you to reach out to her.
Please.
She can be of value to you and vice versa, I'm sure.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, her
Any
name is
service that we
Apostle
can
Bishop
provide for the
Bridget C. Outlaw.
apostle.
Yeah,
It's just, we're a telephone call away, so
Okay.
please do not hesitate to call.
I'm definitely gonna make sure that
Yes,
happens
ma'am.
for
And
you.
there's a brochure
Oh,
about the
okay.
recovery home.
Okay,
Here's another brochure in reference to the recovery cafe.
all right then. Shall I see if I can put this on here? Probably not like this. At any rate, thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
You all
Thank
have been
you
a
for taking up
blessing
the
to
time
me.
to stop by.
Oh,
I
you're
hope I
welcome.
was able to answer your questions.
Most
And I
definitely.
hope that we can be of a service to you.
Okay, thank you. God bless you.
Your event